Alone. Being surrounded by a sea of people yet feeling invisible, disconnected and adrift in a world that seemingly has no place for you. Friendless. The realization that you have no one to turn to, no shoulder to cry on and no hand to hold, made worse as you watch others revel in shared smiles and laughter. Outcast. The whispers and stares cut like daggers as palpable judgment and scorn pushes you further into the shadows. Don't be absurd, Damien, you cry. You're living like an archaic dinosaur from the era of the evil patriarchy. Today is different, you shout. Technology swooped down like the world-saving Captain Marvel, banishing these dreaded feelings from our world forever. You highlight that with a finger flick. We bask in the glory of instant global connections. Social media graciously allows you to share your every thought, experience, and passion with legions of adoring fans who hang off your every word, showering you with an endless cascade of likes, loves, and laughs. And there's a smorgasbord of virtual communities awaiting your very presence, each a paradise of like-minded souls to forge unbreakable bonds of friendship that will last until infinity and beyond. The internet single-handedly solves all your mental health woes with its boundless cornucopia of information and resources. From your home, you stand atop the pinnacle of growth and enlightenment as daily joyous joy courses through your very being as you evolve into the ultimate version of yourself. Remote work grants divine power to prioritize your personal life over the soul-crushing daily grind. Working from the most beautiful corners of the earth, your heart fills with an unending symphony of delight as you nurture the relationships that truly matter, because it's not work, it's living your love from the location of your dreams beholden to no one. Each day, joyousy joy surges through you faster than Kim Kardashian releasing a sex tape. Technological wonders mean no one ever needs to suffer in silence again, for we are all connected in one glorious global group hug. Yes, we have truly entered a golden age where technology has vanquished the spectres of loneliness, friendlessness, and isolation forever. Technology as the savior for loneliness is as delusional as Charmin obeyed Chinoy understanding what men want from a Star Wars movie, or a Texas Chainsaw Massacre as the sequel to Forrest Gump. It's as sobering as the love, the admiration, the pure hatred for the upcoming Doctor Who or Rings of Power series. Where is Ellen Ripley to protect these classic and much-loved characters?
Get away from her, you bitch!
Harvard University reports 36% of Americans feel serious loneliness. This includes 61% of young adults aged 16 to 25 and 51% of mothers with young children. A Cigna study reveals 61% of Americans reported feeling lonely, a 7% increase from the previous year. In the UK, the Office for National Statistics found that 5% of people, that's about 2.6 million adults, reported feeling lonely often or always. A global study by Workspace showed that 66% of workers globally reported feeling lonely at work, with the highest rates in the United States being 75% and the United Kingdom being 73%. The need for human connection is as relentless as a dog's need to chase its own tail and lick its own. As relentless as the gravitational pull to a karaoke mic after you're filled with Dutch courage and channeling your inner Ed Sheeran. And to solve this problem, we're drawing from the Australian outback legend who was born in the summertime, Michael J Crocodile Dundee. When Mick Dundee learned that people unload and talk about their problems to a psychiatrist to bring them out in the open, Mick responded,
"Has she got any mates?"
"Mate, an animal's sexual partner." "Hasn't she got any mates?" is a flashback to a more youthful you, maybe last week at 2 a.m. when you're hunched over a porcelain throne about to put your face in a place that was never designed for your face. And who is holding back your hair, protecting it from carrot chunks and other splatter? Your mate. Or as sweat beads on your brow when confronted for not showing up on a date, out of left field your mate interjects, saying you helped him with his grandmother, when in reality he helped you bury the shattered remnants of your underwear after you dared each other to a death-sauce chili eating contest. Weren't you glad you had a mate? And real mates are not afraid to call you out on your bull and give you a verbal smackdown when you're acting like a right tosser. You know they're a real mate when the reality adjustment you needed is, mate, you're acting like a bloody idiot. A mate sees you for who you are, the awesomeness that you can be, and the mistakes and flaws that make you human. And they accept you as you are, even if you're being a bit of a f***wit sometimes. A mate will still be there as you pick yourself up, and a mate will help you keep moving forward. Mates are loyal and dependable, honest and trustworthy. They show acceptance and understanding, provide emotional support and empathy. They're not afraid to challenge you and help you grow. And most of all, they extend the hand of forgiveness with grace. Many believe that projecting a perfectly curated image to the world is the key to attracting a swarm of adoring mates. Rey proclaimed herself a Skywalker, ignoring her own history and stealing from those who came before her in a vain attempt to retcon the world into liking her. The result for everyone was about as comfortable as a lightsaber wet willy. When you're not authentic, it's incredibly difficult, if not impossible, for people to trust you. Others can smell the bullshit from a mile away. It makes them feel like you've taken a big dump in their handbag. If you're entering politics, feel free to ignore this advice. Just get used to the unease people feel around you, because trust is about as relevant as woke politics is to exciting entertainment. Sure, being authentically vulnerable can be terrifying, like walking into a bar naked and hoping no one laughs at your bits, especially on a cold night. For those of you who have lost a death sauce chili eating contest, you know where I'm coming from. But even Jesus had his haters, and if you don't show who you really are, you're slamming the door shut on any chance of genuine connection. Just make sure you turn the other cheek, because getting your front bits caught is painful, believe me. If you find yourself surrounded by a bunch of inauthentic assholes, it's time to take a good, hard look in the mirror. Like attracts like. Jerks give off a whole different vibe than someone who feels confident and trustworthy. Yes, this is what tough love feels like. Jerks are attracted to other jerks. It's time for that classic breakup line, "It's not you, it's me." Hasn't she got any mates? Is your wake-up call to be authentic? So what advice would the Aussie legend Michael J Crocodile Dundee give to be more authentic? 1. Get real. Take a good hard look in the mirror. Get to know the person staring back at you. Embrace your quirks, your flaws, and everything that is awesome too. Platypus venom causes nausea, swelling, and excruciating whole body pain that lasts for weeks in humans and cannot be alleviated by morphine. And yet, it's still an extremely cute and very likable creature as well. Own who you are like a platypus. 2. Be true to who you are, wherever you are and whoever you are with. Have the guts to be honest and transparent in every moment. 3. Be straight up. If you're feeling unwell, say so. If you're struggling, ask for help. Ironically, it's this vulnerability and courage that opens the door to the most valuable connections with others. Real mates will appreciate it and be there to support you. Hasn't she got any mates is a reminder that obsessing to present a perfect image to others, hoping to be liked, creates a barrier that blocks the relationships you're seeking for authentic connection and genuine support. Let "Hasn't she got any mates" be a reminder to be aware of who you are and accept who you are, to always act honestly and transparently, and to have the courage to be vulnerable. It's the key to forming deep, meaningful connections, stronger than bull's nuts and as true as the Southern Cross. As Mick Dundee said, imagine millions of people all wanting to live together. Yeah, this must be the friendliest place on earth. Now go forth, because the world needs more real, honest, and brave people like you. And remember, if someone doesn't like who you are, that's irrelevant. All that matters is, do you like you? That's my 2 cents. Until we meet again, stay defiant and alive.